Tell us about a new word that you've learned that would best describe your current state of mind.
Oh, it's not necessarily a new word. I think a very, very old word. Uncertain, I think, in many ways, about many things.
What are you uncertain about? That's tantalizingly interesting. What are you uncertain about?
Oh, I'm uncertain about my own future, for one thing.
Political future?
Everything, yeah. I mean, I've done 3 terms.
Spell that out.
Do I want to contest again for a 4th term? Do I believe that I have what the Americans call the fire in the belly to do justice to a 4th term? If I do I believe that the current role that I've had over the course of my 3rd term is worth repeating in the 4th? These are all questions I have to ask myself.
Could you be looking for a major political... This conversation is not meant to be about news. It's not a news interview. But the journalist in me, that itch has been scratched, and I have to ask you. There is some sense that after you ran for the post of Congress president, you lost that post. Your national profile definitely increased, but you haven't necessarily been treated the best by your party. There's a lot of speculation that you may leave the Congress. Could that happen?
Look, I'm not contemplating that at the moment, because I genuinely believe that the one party with which I'm most in sync in terms of convictions, values, style, and so on is the Congress. In many ways, I find myself instinctively articulating things which happen to be precisely the same things that the Congress spokesman does sometimes a couple of hours later. It's not as if I've taken a party line and followed it. We just think along those lines on many of the key issues facing the country. So it's not that. I mean, I don't really have anything particularly uncongressy, as it were, about my values, and possibly within the Congress party.
But are you hurt?
I'm more to the right of centre on economics, that is, along with the Montek's and Chidambarams and Manmohan Singhs, rather than with the more left of centre economics that many of my colleagues practice. But the Congress has been a big enough tent to accommodate both sets of views. And I think we need people who are pro-business in the party, just as we need people who are shall we say, more state control. As long as both sets of people believe in social justice, we end up in the same place, and we do. So all of this, I have much more in common, as it were, with the Congress school of thought than with any other school of thought. And that's something that will keep me. But, the real question to ask is that, do I have to remain in politics? I mean, that was
going to be my next question.